So, Caitlin Clark's final game for Team USA in this crop of games, and who knows, I've said this plenty of times where I'm like, there's no guarantee Caitlin plays in the World Cup. Like, if we are coming into the World Cup period and the Fever are the 7th seed or the 6th seed and they're 1 to 2 games off the playoffs, or God forbid they've had some injury crisis and they're the 9th seed, or they're fighting for the 1 seed, and yeah, maybe they're fighting for the 1 seed. If any of those scenarios happen, there's a chance Caitlin Clark doesn't play in the World Cup. So this could be the last time we see Caitlin Clark putting on a Team USA jersey for a couple of years. It could very well be. That being said, this is a big enough game. For everybody saying, oh, like Spain lost to Italy, Spain suck. No, they don't. So you know what Spain were doing against Italy? Hockey subs. They were subbing 5 in at a time. Do you know what Italy were doing? Running their best players into the ground because they knew if they won, they'd qualify for the World Cup. Spain had already qualified. Before that game, Spain had qualified. Italy needed to win to qualify. And I'm sorry. If USA went hockey subs and started going playing players 5 minutes at a time and not letting any rhythm happen and doing all that crap against Italy, they don't win by 35. Because there were multiple lineups against Italy that were losing. Lineups. Like, Italy were competitive for large chunks of that game. And Italy were rotating. Players in and out. Whereas they didn't against Spain. They went for it. Should USA beat Spain? Yeah. If USA played against Italy, Spain have no chance. You have no chance. If USA play like against Italy, no one touches them. Like, unless USA don't take a game seriously, they'll win every single game. So, the way they play against Italy, if they do that in every game, they will win every single game. The expectation from Caitlin Clark in this game, they have nobody that can guard Caitlin. Like, they don't even really have a pick and roll defender. Like, if they let Caitlin run wild, she's going to have a ridiculous game. Like, their best, like, Awafam is a decent enough hedge defender, but, like, Caitlin's probably going to be guarded by Iana Martin for large chunks of the game. And Caitlin's going to attack Awafam. And, like, as good as Awafam is, she's 19 years old. Like, I'm hoping Caitlin could go downhill in the 19-year-old and score. There are going to be lineups where it's Meg Gustafson out there. To be fair, actually, their starters are probably going to be Mariana Ortiz and Awafam. There's going to be lineups where it's Meg Gustafson out there, and Caitlin's going to... This is Iowa v. Iowa. This is going to be some Iowa v. Iowa crime. Like what Caitlin Clark can do to Meg Gustafson in the pick and roll. On the offensive end for Spain, they're not a physical bruising team. They're a full finesse team. If USA insist on trapping every screen, Spain are going to be able to make passes to get open layups. Like, all you have to do is just bring up a guard to be a release pass and then dump it into the post and it's wide open every time. It doesn't really matter. The way they trap, they don't recover hard enough. They don't help over enough. It's just a lot of things. It's a lot of things because, and it's this weirdest thing as well, is like, anytime, the funniest thing is as well, is like anytime someone plays help defense and their man shoots an open shot, they get blamed for it. Like, I looked at the Caitlin Clark low light defense, and like four of them was like she's giving up open 3-point shots, and it's like Paige gets beat backdoor, Caitlin helps, or say Paige overplays the ball because she's told to overplay the ball, gets beat backdoor, it happens. Caitlin comes in and helps and makes the right rotation. They swing to the corner and they hit a shot. I'm like, that's what you give up. That's the shit you give up with that defense. And there's times as well where it's like players have miscommunicated. The amount of times this players in this team USA miscommunicate is crazy as well. It is crazy how much they miscommunicate. And I think Spain are going to punish that. I expect this game to be a lot closer. A lot closer. Like, I don't think they're going to have a 17-point first quarter lead. Like, if you look at this team, you're looking how many players that I would consider to be have played in the WNBA or WNBA level players on this team. Buenavida, yes. Ortiz, yes. Again, young backup, really good backup. Cazorla's played in the WNBA. Ayuso, backup-ish. Araujo, decent backup. Puyo, maybe. Maria Conde might start for the Valks. Awafam, starter on a low team, backup on a good team. She's 19. Meg Gustafson, solid enough backup in the WNBA. Raquel Carrera will be very solid for the New York Liberty this year. Yana Martin could be a lottery pick. Ginzo, again, end of range bench type of job. And the big thing is they play together. This is a really young team. Like, Meg Gustafson's my age, I think. Yeah, she's 29. She's a few months younger than me. You're looking here at Raquel Carrera. Raquel Carrera's, 24 years old. She's 24. She's basically the same age as Paige. She's coming in as a vet on this team. She's not the young player anymore. Maria Conde is 28 years old. Sorry, 29 years old now. She is, again, these are where the vets are in their 20s. This is a young team. Gatorda's a bit older, I think. No, she's not. She's, only 29 as well. Like, this is a really young team. Not one player from the team that made the Euro or the World Cup 8 years ago. Like, Mariana Ortiz is their oldest player. Mariana Ortiz is really good. Don't let the stats like fool you. She can play. She can really play. Like, she's one of those players that is like gives you a kind of flawless 5-5-5 who doesn't really have that many weaknesses, albeit she kind of fucked up bad in Eurobasket last year in the final. But like, this is a team that has pretty much won Eurobasket. I don't care what anyone says. They beat France. And not only did they beat France, they just choked. Like, you're not going to have the... Like, choking isn't going to really matter too much at the end of the day when it comes down to this game, because there's nothing to choke. Both of these teams are qualified. It's an exhibition for both teams. But I think Spain are going to want this more than USA. I think they're going to want it more than America. That being said, America's better. USA are better. Like, Spain are a tougher test. And I've said this plenty of times. Beating Italy by 30 was by a mile their best game. Like, that is not... Beating Italy by 35 points was not easy. Like, that is not easy. Beating New Zealand by 50, beating Puerto Rico by 40, beating Senegal by 65, doesn't matter. None of that matters. Beating Italy by 35 does. That really does. And if they pull off anything similar, then, okay, no one's ever beaten America. Like, Spain might be like, if you're looking at who the best teams in the world are, it is USA, and then I think France just match up better to the United States. But like, Belgium could beat France, as could Spain. If USA beat Spain by 30 or 40 with, for lack of a better word, like, guard wise, they pretty much have all their guards, but forward wise, they're B team, and in some cases C or D team. Like, it's actually could be scary. It could be scary what this Team USA team can do when they have their full team there, especially with that. Like, not going to be like Caitlin and Paige aren't going to be the backcourt because they're going to start Chelsea Gray and some other old player. But like, when it comes down to it, and Caitlin and Paige are playing together, like, to start during the Olympics, like, as the quote unquote real backcourt to win games, like, it's going to be unguardable. It's going to be absolutely unguardable. Let's be real. But yeah, if I'm really interested in this game because I was about to say, oh, it'll decide the MVP. I don't think there's such a thing as MVP of a World Cup qualifying group stage. I don't think there's such a thing. But anyway, yeah, as a video, I'll see you guys.